Hello. We're looking at Psalm 97, which talks about the Lord's power and his dominion, and it defines it. And then suddenly in verse 10, we come across two challenges. Love, you who love the Lord, hate evil. The word used for love here in the Hebrew is exactly the same as the Greek word agape, which means a love that is totally focused, that puts God central, that makes him the one that we desire the most. The Bible talks from the very beginning about love. Love, agape love, is very, very important to God because we are made in his image and he desires that we should love him with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our strength, with everything we have. It matters. Jesus was asked what was the first and greatest commandment, and he quoted that commandment, and then went on to say that we are to love others, our neighbours, as ourselves. And unless we understand just how much God loves us and how valued we are, that is very, very difficult, because most of us struggle with the idea that we are lovable. It's to love our neighbours as ourselves without loving God is impossible. Agape love, very special. It's passionate, it's single-focused. God is the centre. We enjoy his presence. We love to spend time with him, not just once a week or when we're serving in church, not just when our busyness gives us a break and we can fit it in. He wants to enjoy our presence 24 hours each day. He longs for our company, a one-on-one time, talking with him, listening to him, and getting to know him. Before the crucifixion, Jesus talked a lot about love. Love between him and his Father. He only did what he saw the Father do. He only said what the Father said. And that is his desire for us. After the resurrection, Jesus asked Peter 3 questions. Do you love me more than these? In the first 2 questions, he used the word agape. The last time, he used the word phileo, which is the love between friends. Do we love God with agape love, where everything about him thrills us? We want his friendship, we want his company, we want to talk with him. Or do we just see him as our best friend? Spending time with God, we begin to learn what's on his heart. We begin to learn what delights him, what grieves him, what he hates, and what he displeases. Some of it is obvious: injustice, oppression, lying, deceit, racism, war, oppression, and inequality. But what about the things that we hold within our hearts that come between us and him? What about the things that we allow in our lives that just cause us to get distracted? He wants to change everything that breaks our relationships. And if you want to know what he hates, I suggest you read Proverbs. There are many descriptions there of the things that he hates. Paul gives a list too of wrong attitudes, bad habits. We can't change. We may learn to hate these things, but of ourselves we cannot change. But Paul says we are God's workmanship. He is working to change us to bring him glory. He has begun a work in us and he will complete it. The choice is ours. Do we want it? Do we want that close relationship? God so loved the world. He so loves you and me. He gave his only begotten Son so that we might become part of God's family. Let us love God with all our hearts, soul, mind and strength, to love what he loves and hate what he hates.